Social policy is about trying to address social problems and how best to resolve them. In order to do this, we look at what current and past governments have done to try and address certain social issues. These could include things like poverty, homelessness, childhood obesity, and we try and see how effective their policies have been to address these. Also in doing this, we explore who is saying that certain issues are social problems. So this could be governments, politicians, but it could also be special interest groups and charities, because they're trying to define what social problems are as well, and also to propose solutions to these social problems. It could even be you and I, whenever we sign a petition, or whenever we take part in a demonstration, or if we write to our local MP about issues that concern us. These are all different ways in which the different people take part in trying to define what social problems are and how best to address them. So on the social policy degree, we look at what all these different groups are doing and saying, and look at their proposals to address these issues and what alternatives there might be. Anyone can study social policy, and it attracts a wide range of people, not just school leavers. We also attract students from the EU and international students. Social policy is good for people who are currently studying sociology, politics, psychology, economics, history, because social policy is a multidisciplinary degree. So it draws upon all of these different disciplines. So anyone who is studying any of these subjects would find social policy relevant and interesting. In the past, we've had international and EU students from places like Sweden. We've also had students from the US visit us on an exchange program. And we've also had a Paralympic bronze medalist study with us. The content of the course covers topics that are relevant for students in the UK and EU and international students. So we look at issues that are specific to British society, but we also look at topics that are applicable to other welfare states. So for instance, in the first year, students will do a module called Comparing Welfare Systems. And this is where they look at the welfare states of different countries like Australia, the USA, countries in Latin America like Brazil, and also China and other countries in the EU. And the assessment for this is for students to do a group presentation comparing one policy area, like education or health, across these different countries, so they can discover how different countries address different issues. We also do the standard research methods modules, which will help prepare students for their final year major project, which is where they focus on a topic that they are particularly interested in. And we also do topics looking at issues like migration, the key topic around defining what social problems are and how to address them, and also topics like international development and community development in the UK. So this covers development in the UK as well as development in other countries. Teaching on the social policy degree is done by providing lectures and seminars. Lectures are where the lecturer stands at the front of the room and perhaps might give a PowerPoint presentation and provide students with handouts. This is usually followed by seminars where students are expected to participate much more. So this might involve some kind of debates, or the students may have been given a particular kind of reading or some questions that they'll address within the seminar time. And these are usually smaller than the lectures. The assessments that we do on the social policy degree do not involve exams. When we're teaching on the social policy degree, we're trying to provide students with skills that they will need in the workplace. Employers don't usually require their employees to take exams. What they do require them to do is do things like write reports, do presentations, provide case study material. And these are the kinds of assessments that we do on the degree. So most of these are written, but they also involve presentations. These can be either individually or in groups. On one of the modules, we get the students to participate in a debate, which the students find really interesting. So we have a range of different ways to do the assessments. Once people have finished their social policy degree, they can expect to be able to go on to a wide range of careers. And this is partly because the social policy degree is such a wide-ranging discipline, because it draws on so many of these different disciplines. So some of our graduates have gone on to work in charity work. One of them in particular works in various parts of the world doing charity work, fundraising. Other students have gone on to do further study. Others work in research. Some work for community development organisations. Others have gone on to teach. And one of our current staff did her social policy degree at Anglia Ruskin University. So it really does cover a wide range of careers that people can go into when they finish their degree. All of the social policy staff are involved in doing research, and this usually relates to the modules that they teach. And this makes sure that the material that we teach the students really is based on the most recent developments out in the field. So some of our staff who teach the citizenship and migration module are involved in research around citizenship and migration movements to the UK. Other staff who teach on modules related to crime and youth offending do research in these areas. And these are pieces of published research, either in peer-reviewed journals or government documents. So we are also trying to influence what social problems are and how they are addressed by doing this research. If you'd like to find out more about studying social policy at Anglia Ruskin University, check out our website, or you can come along to one of our open days. Come and study social policy if you'd like a degree where you can make a difference.